Also, before stream, I got a notification in my manager tab that I got a new word unlocked. And this new word was fist. I clicked it so that I can get rid of the notification. However, when you press confirm, this is what the game comes up with. Yeah, this is a phrase that the game comes up with when you pick the new word that you get. Or at least a new word I got. That's what I got. Amazing. Video games are amazing. Alright, so it is 10 p.m. and I kind of want to get right into the gameplay, so I'm actually just going to start right off instead of doing some beginning banter. I'm just going to start right off with playing today. So now we're on section Canto, not section, Canto 111, branch D02, and we can get 200 lunacy. Alright. Okay. During the final stretch of each chapter, you will be exploring a dungeon, a branch facility of the former Limbus Corporation, Lobotomy Corporation. Designate the identities who will enter the dungeon with you. You can adjust your team once inside, so choose wisely. When you're fully prepared, press the enter button. Okay. I gotta be very careful with who I choose, because this is going to be the people I'm going to be with for the entire dungeon. When you click it, it selects it for the profile. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Who should I pick? Who? I mean, I have something in mind, actually. I have something in mind. I don't know if this is the best choice because I'm thinking Fosh. Yeah, I would do, no. Can I do... Yes, I would have select you. Oh, no, that's edit team. Hold on. Oh, I think that's all team members. Okay, so it's not selecting, like, 5 people. It's selecting all the cards for each team member. Okay, Yi Sung, I only have one option. I kind of want to go with 2B Fost, because I don't know too much about the Wuthering Heights Butler. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 2B Fost. Don Quixote, I only have one identity. Ryoshu, 1. Marisol. I guess I could do the DHE Associate South Section 4 Director for Marisol. Kurokumo Clan Wakashu for Honglu. I only have 1 for Heathcliff. Do I want to do Injured Ishmael or Good Ishmael? I hate how I'm calling it good. I should probably go with, Injured Ishmael, the Shi Association South Section 5 one, mainly because that's a level 7 card, not a level 1 card. And yeah, the same thing goes for here, like Norcore, Middle Hammer. I prefer this skin, identity, since it's level 7 over the Kurokumo clan. I think when I begin Canto 2, where I'm not in the dungeon, I'm going to try leveling up the other identities. Because, yeah, I feel like I should not be trying to level up identities. I should be going with my strongest ones for the dungeons. At least that's what I'm assuming. If I'm incorrect on my assumption, just let me know, chat. Alright, Oўttis and Gregor. Alright, I think I should be good with Team 1 here. Like, I know I need to make other teams very soon, but I'm gonna go with Team 1. Announcer. Wait, can I change announcer? Interesting. There's more announcers that I could unlock later on, I think. Got it. I don't know any of these characters. Heathcliff? Ishmael? Oh, okay. So you could actually have other characters be an announcer. Got it. Okay. There are team building tips to give, but not yet. Okay. So it's a little early for team building. Okay. The current average level identities in your loadout is lower than the recommended level for the stage. Enter the dungeon anyway. Oh. Okay. Current average level 5, recommended level 7. Interesting. Hold on. Ah, because I'm having team members with level 1. Hold on. So if I move back to the identities that are not level 1, I think I have the high enough level for this area. No, level 6. Got it. Okay. Yeah, because half of my team's level 7, the other half's level 6. You know, I feel like one level off is not going to be that bad. This could be my famous last words, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. We enter the worn-down building of Lobotomy Corporation's branch facility. It's District 4, Lobotomy Corporation, branch interior. The deeper we advance into the dark ahead, the awful stench rising from the underground floor only grew stronger. Oh, that's pleasant. That's like a bug man. Gregor, it's one of the other bug people.
냄새가 지독해요.
허파 속으로 쓰레기가 막 붙고 있어. 되려
I like the music
머리가
here.
맑아지는 냄새요.
다시 한번 말씀드리지만 이 안에서 죽으면 전투가 끝나도 되살아나지 못해요.
Oh.
되살아나?
유행하는 개그인가 봐. 요샌 도시에 무슨 이야기가 떠도는지도 모를 정도가 되어버렸어.
They seem to have misunderstood us, but seeing as Foss made no comment on it, I decided not to add my input. Because we could now almost make out the sources of the rancid smell before our eyes. Looks like they've been dead for a while.
정확한 관측이십니다. 시체의 붕괴기에 다다른 것으로 보이는군요.
God, Otis feels so passive aggressive. I can definitely tell that Otis does not like us having, you know, more power or say over us. Like, I can definitely tell that Otis does not like there being someone above them.
벌레들이 한창 잔치라도 여는 모양이네.
얼른 서두르자고.
응? 그래. 자기 혹시 벌레 무서워해?
이건 노파심인데 설마 벌레 시체를 얼굴에 들이대는 유치한 짓은
짠!
하지 않을 거라비. 아이, 저리 치워! 뭐가 이렇게 웃긴 거야?
웃기잖아. 벌레를 무서워하는 게 다른 사람도 아닌 자기일 줄은.
I mean, coming from the source story of the Metamorphosis, where Gregor's character is kind of based off of, I can kind of understand why he might be scared of bugs.
그래. 그렇게 싫었어?
됐어.
거기 장난은 그만 쳐라. 관리자님이 신경 쓰셔야 할 거리를 만들지 말란 말이다.
잠깐. 이 시체는 아직 온기가 있군요.
Oh.
공격받은 건 꽤 최근인 듯하구려.
I like how Yi-sung has his hand already on his weapon. The gloom that had cast over Yuri's face cleared after observing the bodies.
로보토미 코퍼레이션 직원들은 아니네요.
여긴 이제 금광이나 다름없는 곳이 되어버려서 어중이 떠중이들도 모여든다더군요. 몇몇 해결사나 조직들 사이에선 로보토미 드림이나 엔케팔린 러쉬란 말이 도는 정도니까요.
로드 앤 러쉬.
멋있는 줄임이군. 조용히 있다가 기껏 말한다는 게.
그러한 잉글리쉬는 본래의 뜻을 가물하게 만들지 않겠소.
제 말이 그 말이. 이상 씨, 뭔가 말수가 많아진 것 같은데요?
이상하오?
그이는 원래 말수가 적지 않은 사람이에요. 최근에 조금 바뀌었을 뿐.
관찰력이 높은 졸개가 많아지는 건 나쁘지 않은 일이지. 계속 지금의 상태를 유지해줬으면 좋겠군. 가지.
마치 그대가 캡틴 같구려. 관리자께서 할 일이라고 보호만.
제가 주제가 넘었습니다, 관리자님.
Frowning as though she were caught off guard, Otis bows to me as she apologizes. No, it's nothing. Let's head down. Most of the corpse's body parts were morphed in bizarre ways. One had insect wings protruding through their intestines, and another had horribly twisted antennae hanging down.
우리가 아까 마주쳤던 자들이랑 비슷해 보이지 않나요?
그 벌레 머리 하고 있던 사람들 말이죠.
조용. 전방에 거수자 포착.
As Otis noted, multiple figures could be seen down the corridor.
거수자? 그 뭐야?
Oh?
거동 수상자 적일지도 모른다고.
I'm sure we all had the same idea as to what Otis was referring to. The enigmatic abnormalities that might be roaming this facility, as Foss mentioned. That might be what those shadowy figures are.
마주칠 수밖에 없겠군.
어이, 거기 누구야?
Crooked veteran. What we confronted weren't the creatures we anticipated, but people. It was too early to be relieved, though.
뭐야, 이 근방엔 우리들 뿐이라며.
Are they eating a corpse?
입구 쪽에서 처리를 못한 건가? 그새 다른 쥐새끼들이 들어왔나 보군.
어이 벌레들, 아까 그 시체들은 너네 친구들이냐?
시체? 나이 새끼.
잠깐.
어디서 온 찌꺼기들인진 모르겠지만 들어봐.
We're about to fight them.
어차피 너희도 엔케팔린을 챙기러 온 거지. 여기서 한 층만 더 내려가면 손쉽게 엔케팔린을 얻을 수 있어. 거기는 너희에게 양보할게. 서로 챙길 것만 챙기고 좋게 좋게 헤어지자. 고.
We're gonna have to fight them. I don't trust them at all.
알아본 거 같네.
The moment the soldier's eyes landed on Gregor's face, their thin veil of affability crumbled.
이 배신자 녀석.
Oh?
아, 너는 전방에 소속돼 있었나 보네. 어때? 그래도 포스터보다는 실물이 낫지?
Oh.
헛소리 집어쳐. 내가 너 따위에게 경례를 했었다는 게 역겨우니까.
Okay.
이런 실물이 되고 한 것도 아닌데 너무 그러지 말지 그래.
Oh my god, I just now noticed that there's someone up on the ceiling. I just noticed that person. What the fuck?
너는 그 가짜는 특혜로 시술 부작용 없이 평범한 사람 행세하며 살아갔겠지만 우린 아니었어. 이 기만자 새끼야. 우린 전쟁에서 패배하자마자 버려졌다고.
버려진 건 나도 마찬가지였어. 모든 군인들이 똑같지 않나? 그 중에서도 너희들은 버려진 벌레처럼 살아가기 선택했나 보지?
어이, 적을 도발해서 좋을 건 없지 않은가?
당신도 군 출신이라면 알잖아. 앞에 서 있는 것들과 싸우게 될지 아닐지 정도는.
순순히 보내줄 생각이었는데.
Were you?
저 배신자 새끼 찌로 잘라 죽여주지.
어이없는 새끼들이네. 우리가 엔케팔린을 가져오면 그대로 뒤통수 갈겼을 것들이.
그랬던 거였어요?
You're very, very innocent, Sinclair.
밑바닥에 떨어질 대로 떨어진 놈들한테 의리란 게 남아있을 것 같냐? 가진 놈들도 뒤통수를 쳐 때리는 판인데 그럼 말랑한 걸 기대하냐 넌?
All right. Dungeon structure. Your goal is to reach the last section of the bottom floor to receive the golden bow. The dungeon consists of multiple floors, each rife with events and encounters. Clear the sector at the end of the floor to proceed to the next. Dungeon navigation. Each sector is connected to one or more paths. You can travel to adjacent sectors by selecting them. It's possible to retrace your steps, so feel free to explore where you want. Sustain damage. Sinners don't heal after battle while in dungeons. Sinners with 0 HP are unable to participate, so keep track of their status. Reaching a checkpoint will allow you to fully restore sinners. Defeats and retires. Retries. After losing a battle, you can reattempt it from the start with whatever living sinners remain on your full team. Okay. Wait, can I see ahead? No. Okay. I can't. Oh no, I can. Containment Hall, info team passage. Okay. Got it. I guess. I mean, these all kind of go to the same place. Like, all of them go to Containment Hall 1. I'm just going to go to Control Team Containment. Difficulty 4. Oh, wait, there's a story in Enter mode. Wait, what's the story? Oh, wait, no, we have not reached that story. Interesting. Very interesting. Hold on. 112. Oh, interesting. Wait, do I press start here? No, this is where we are, so we can go to any one of these. I guess I'll go to the middle one. Ooh, Meta! No! God. Hopefully that did not fuck up the stream right there. I got a pop-up for a meta update. Alright, so I guess, do we just jump right into the battle? I guess we do. Huh. I guess we just jump right into this. Okay. Since this is a level 4, I do want to level up my level 6 sinners before we continue. So I'm gonna deploy Heathcliff, Ryoshu, Maresalt, Honglu, as well as Gregor. Sorry, Otis, you'll be the last one that will go to level 7.
흥미로운 일이 벌어지면 좋겠어요.
Yeah, this is a level 4 and they're all level 6, so this should not be a bad, this should not be a bad battle for them. Turn 1. Okay. None of these are really matching with each other, but we'll see what we can do. Favored. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna put you on defense, actually, since you're on neutral. Yeah, one-sided guard. Alright. Yeah, Ryoshu's unopposed, as well as Maresalt. Alright. Yeah, I'm just putting Gregor on defense here.
간다.
기다려. 아직 안 끝났어.
Nice. Okay. So Heathcliff could have 2 good attacks in a row, as well as Maresalt and Honglu. Yeah, Maresalt and Honglu can get some pretty good damage in there. And I could probably match up Gregor with Ryoshu right here. Okay. I'm not gonna do the autos because I don't trust automatic attacks at the moment. Like, I could, but I'm choosing not to. Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do. There we go.
간다.
기다려.
쉽네.
안 끝났어.
Nice.
내일 새롭다니까요.
Victory, let's go! Gregor lights his cigarette and takes a drag before sighing, a long plume of smoke.
다른 보안업체에 취직을 해도 이것보다는 나았을 텐데요.
평생을 군인으로 살았던 자들이다. 다른 직업으로 새 출발하기엔 적응하고 바뀌어야 할 것들이 너무 많았겠지.
그리고 몰락한 날개 출신이라는 건 엄청난 꼬리표야. 누가 받아주면 구두발이라도 핥아줘야 할 정도로. 아, 미안하다. 내가 생각이 짧았네.
아니에요. 쥐사나 엘사나 상황은 비슷했겠죠. 날개가 부러진다는 건 그만큼 혼란스러운 사건이니까요.
Alright. Next dungeon, or... Okay, now we're on the next dungeon. Can we see the story for these, or no? Interesting. I feel like I'm missing out on some stuff. Containment Hall. Yeah, I can't see the stories here, so I find that very interesting. Huh. Alright, so this is a focus encounter. Am I missing anything by not going to these? Like, the thing is, I don't know if I'm missing anything. There's an employee lounge right there. I'm just gonna go to Containment Hall 1 to see how it is. Effective affinities, fire, and the blue sword. You can theoretically go back. Like, is there a purpose of going back to these other two? Or is there, like, no purpose in doing so? Because theoretically I can, but I don't know what benefit that will bring me, though. At least personally for me, I don't know what benefit that could bring me if I were to go back. Okay, there's no active effects. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I just don't know, like, what would be the purpose of going to these two when I could just go ahead to Containment Hall 1? I'm kind of curious what Containment Hall 1 means, especially with, like, the little, like, creature with the horns. Like, I want to know what the creature with the horns mean for that symbol. Because, obviously, the swords are for, like, battle. Meanwhile, for Containment Hall 1, it has a little monster on it. So, I'm going to go ahead and enter this, but I might backtrack. Yeah, I might backtrack if, you know, I get told that there is an importance of going back. And I'm changing up the team a little bit. Man, people are still level 6. Wait, what was the level of this one? Level 4 still. Okay. I'm still gonna, you know, use my level 7 cards, but I'm gonna throw in Oўтис because Oўtис did not battle last time. Sorry, Don Quixote. I feel like Oўtис should have some battles as well. Oh, that just means hard battle or focus battle? I don't quite recall. Okay. I think it said focus battle when we went to it. Yeah, when I selected it, I think it was a focus battle. Oh, what? Entities known as abnormalities may be found in dungeons. Hello, real sleepy boy. A different kind of approach is needed in encounters against abnormalities. Battles that employ this different approach are called focus encounters. Let's explore its mechanics. All abnormalities have one or more parts. Each part has their own skill set of slots and speed values. Abnormality parts. Abnormalities often have multiple parts that can be targeted. Each part uses skills from its assigned skill slots, and its speed values can change from turn to turn. Abnormalities, Michael. Abnormalities. They're an abnormal creature. Oh! Was I mispronouncing abnormality? In focus encounters, you must select the center skill icons and change them directly to the abnormality skill slots. You still are. Abnormality? Abnormalities. How do you pronounce abnormality? Hold on. Wait, I don't know how to pronounce this word. I think the BN sound is supposed to be hearable. Abnormalities. Abnormalities. Eh? Alright, hold on. I'm going over to the screen recording of... that's the wrong screen. That was my entire screen. Well, luckily there was nothing really shown there. There was, like, nothing really shown there outside, like, you know, maybe a few things on Discord, but that's it. Okay. That is going to be adjusted in the final version of the video. Okay, abnormality pronunciation. That's what I wanted to show. Okay, abnormality. Okay.
Abnormality.
Abnormality. Abnormality?
Abnormality.
Abnormality. Abnormality. Abnormality. What's the British pronunciation?
Abnormality.
Abnormality. Abnormality.
Abnormality.
Abnormality. God, English is such a fucking hard language. I hate it. You know what? Can English be phonetic? Like, can the English language be fucking phonetic? I hate it so much. I hate the English language so much. Select the skill from the leftmost column of the dashboard. Okay, so now drag them to this, select the skill to this enemy save slot. Unerringly as prescript 0. Wait, did that work? Oh. Please press the gear on the left if you like to zoom out or view the entire battlefield. Pressing the gear on the left while zoomed in will reset your field of view. Once you have connected every available skill to the enemy skill slots, the gear on the right, the button to enter the combat phase will activate. Only then can you proceed to the combat phase. Now, change every similar skill to the enemy slots, and start the combat phase using the gear icon to the right. Okay. Wait, why aren't we doing the blue one to this one? Because the blue one has a little, you know, flower over it. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Okay, you go here. You go here. You go here. I'm gonna have you both go here. And you go here. Sinclair, you're going to be having a rough one, I think.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게. 당신 아직 5번 재령의 뜻이니 유감은 없으시게.
Ooh, okay, yep. Oh god. That's the most damage I think I've seen on a character yet. Maybe I should have put Sinclair to defense. English makes no sense, yeah. But English is my second language, I know the struggle. Yeah. If you're finding it hard to follow the combat, there is an option to manually roll the coins. I used that at first to get a better grasp of what's going on. Got it. Okay. I might consider that. I do want to, you know, see if I could, like, you know, brute force my knowledge into the battles, but I might consider the rolling of the coins. Nice. Oh, that was insane. That was awesome. Alright, yep. That's on stagger mode. Okay. I think we need just brute force and kick the shit out of this abnormality. God. The pronunciation of that word so hard. Index Fost is crazy. Okay. I'm not sure what's crazy about Index Fost, to be honest. I'm still very new at this game. Speed determines the order of actions taken in focus encounters. The speed assigned to each unit for this turn can be viewed here next to their skill slots. Okay. The speed of allied units can be viewed here on the dashboard as well. As you just seen, focus encounters are conducted by chaining your unit skills directly to enemy skill slots. Now, let's learn how to handle situations where several enemies are focusing on a single allied unit. Hover over, then select this unit slot here. Oh. Allies with faster speeds can force enemies with slower speeds to redirect their attacks and clash with them instead of chaining their own skills against the enemies. Select the faster center and chain their skill against the enemies. Okay. As demonstrated here, allies have faster speeds, and the enemy can strategically draw attacks targeting other allies to themselves depending on the flow of the battle. Well, not in our main teams. Okay. When ally speed is over the enemy speed, if an allied unit's speed is faster than enemy units, the allied unit can redirect the targeting of the enemy skill to themselves. Once redirected, the allied unit and the enemy unit will clash. Got it. Another thing to note regarding targeting and redirecting, an allied unit targeted by an enemy skill can still clash against that skill, regardless of their own speed. Chain your skills against enemies. Okay. When targeted by enemy skills, allies targeted by enemy skills can clash against skills targeting themselves regardless of speed. If an allied unit's speed is equal or slower than the enemy's, they cannot redirect the enemy skill and may instead perform an unopposed attack. When an ally's speed is less than or greater to the enemy's speed, allies with lower or equal speed values cannot force enemies with faster speed to target them. In such cases, both units perform an unopposed attack marked by blue arrows instead of engaging in a clash first. Faster unit will attack first, unopposed attacks skip clashes and strike directly. Let's get him used to the game for now. Okay. While multiple skills may target a single slot, only the last skill chained to it will clash. The others will activate as unopposed attacks. Sometimes it can be an effective strategy to forego clashes and have multiple units use unopposed attacks against a single dangerous enemy, even if it leaves them exposed to attacks from others. Got it. Okay. Oh, was that the full explanation? Got it. There we go. Okay, that's getting some of the heat off of Faust. I also feel like in this game it is good to struggle against a level. It has to be. It's a learning experience. Ah, of course. Alright. Yeah, so it seems like everyone's having equal battle opportunities. Alright, and Sinclair... God, Sinclair is such... Okay, Sinclair is definitely the most inexperienced at battle. You're going to be assisting... Yeah, you're going to be assisting Faust. Alright, this is what we're doing. God, Otis has some pretty good attacks from what I'm noticing.
지금이 기회예요.
Nice.
굳이 직접 목격하지 않아도 느낄 수 있겠죠.
Alright, they're now targeting Sinclair, which that's not that kind of them, so we're going to put some people on faster speeds on the things targeting Sinclair. Because, yeah, Sinclair's a level 2, which is not great for him. Like, he's at a pretty rough spot here. Alright.
따라와 주세요.
지금으로 참여하라.
순조로운 전략이다.
수행되었습니다. 완전한. 굳이 직접 목격하지 않아도 느낄 수
Nice.
있겠죠.
Victory.
전 처음 봐요. 이런 것들은
모른다고?
Hawkins' face quickly turned into a cold frown. The expression on his face was such a far cry from his psychophancy before Vergilius that has sent shivers down my spine. Psychophancy? Wait, what is psychophancy? Psychophancy. Okay, let me go over to the online searching tab.
Sycophancy.
Sycophancy? Obsequious flattery, also the character or behavior of a sycophant.
Sycophancy.
Sycophancy. Sicko? Okay, that feels like it should be psychophancy, not sycophancy. So it's sycophancy, not psychophancy. Okay, to me, when I read this word, it looks like it would be psychophancy, but it's sycophancy. Sicko? Si? Si. This is pronounced as S. That's pronounced as S, not Psy. What the fuck?
Sycophancy.
Sycophancy. Not psychophancy, sycophancy. Okay. Okay, I guess it's sycophancy, not psychophancy.
아니 그게
우리가 굳이 추락한 날개에 깃털을 준 이유가 뭔지 알지 않나?
엘사의 지부의 의뢰를 조금이나마 안전하게 해결하려고.
잘하네. 하급 관리직 출신에게 별로 바라는 것도
Damn.
없었어.
Is that a little bit rude, Hopkins?
길었네. 그리고 저 환상체인지 환장체인지 하는 걸 어떻게 조져야 할지 알려주는 거. 근데 처음 본다는 말이나 하면 우린 어떻게 해야 되는 거냐?
호핀스, 배고파졌어? 살살 좀 해.
유리 씨가 처음 본 게 확실하다면 이 개체는 환상체에서부터 비롯된 또 무언가.
그 코퍼레이션이 모든 환상체를 관리하고 있지는 않았을 수도 있어. 유리안이 공부를 소홀히 하지 않았다면 스스로를 탓할 필요도 없을 것이오.
감사합니다.
뭘 간질거리게 입씨름을 하고 있어. 가서 두들겨 패면 되잖아. 시킨다면 할 뿐이다.
All right. Done beat the shit out of abnormalities. Ah! Ah! 이거難しいです。이거は難しいです。なんで? Okay, Containment Hall 2. Alright, we're gonna undeploy Sinclair and Otis. Okay, I'm gonna send out I'm gonna send out Don Quixote and Yisong since they have not really had a lot of battle. I'm still gonna use Faust, Ishmael, and Rodian because they're pretty much my strongest people on my team right now. Actually, I should not send out all my strongest, so I'm gonna undeploy Faust and I'm gonna throw in Marisol. Yeah, Marisol has the most health of the team, so I think he should be in a few battles. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, that is... Oh, those are insane looking. Holy shit. Yeah, she's facing them head on. Holy shit. Those are insane as fuck to look at. Holy shit. Holy shit, those are insane. Oh, no. Okay, that was only 6? Oh, okay, Don Quixote's not doing so hot with this one. Oh, man, Don Quixote is my favorite. I'm gonna have to undeploy her after this dungeon. I'm not this dungeon, after this battle. Wait, is it getting health from Rodian? Okay, that was... Wait, was it siphoning her health? Alright. We got one to stagger, though. Okay.
타격하오.
생각대로 되었어.
완전한 침묵.
지금으로 참여하라.
교정대로.
Nice.
역시 붉은
Whoa,
시선님의 수하들답게 능력도 만만치가 않군요.
Hold on. I might do a quick interruption on stream. What? There's a new Silent Hill taking place in Scotland coming out? Yeah, no, sorry. I need to take a look at this. Silent Hill's... What? Okay, this is gonna be a quick interruption of the Limbus Company's stream because I just learned about this. What the hell? Silent Hill Townfall brings horror series to Scotland with this real coastal village inspiring Saint Amelia. Hold on, what? Yeah, this is unrelated. I'm just a huge Silent Hill fan. What the fuck? Silent Hill Townfall. Oh my god, this is why I should have watched the state of play for the PlayStation last night. Why did I not do that? What? Why did I not watch it live? What the hell? Hold on. Oh, wait, there's audio from the game playing in the background, Limbus Company. Okay, I'm gonna watch this trailer after I'm done with this dungeon. What? Whoa, what? Saint Amelia, okay. Interesting. So it's taking place in a Scottish fishing village. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do more looking into this after I'm done with the dungeon. You know what? I'm gonna curse V real quick for bringing this to my attention. Curse you, V. Okay, this is exciting news though, and I should not be looking at, group messages while I'm streaming, but still, that's awesome. That is so awesome. God, okay, I definitely am watching the Silent Hill Townfall video after the end of this dungeon.
수아라고?
아이고, 우리 호킨스가 말실수를 해서 제가 대신 사과할게요.
Uh-oh.
그런데 왜 이렇게 꾸물럭대는 거야, 호킨스? 치질 다시 도졌어?
That implies that he's had hemorrhoids before.
무슨 말을 하는 거야? 내가 언제?
Hawkman slowly got to his feet after fidgeting for a moment. I noticed that his pockets were stuffed full, but I didn't bother to point it out. I don't trust Hopkins. What are you up to? What is in your pockets? What's in your pockets, my dude? What the fuck is in your pockets? Also, employee lounge. Checkpoints. You can find checkpoints as you explore the dungeon. Your centers will fully heal their HP and reset their SP upon reaching one. When all your centers die, you will be brought back to your last checkpoint. Do note that progress made beyond that checkpoint will be reset as well. Got it. Okay. So we got our checkpoint stuff, and everyone's fully healed now, I believe. God, Ryoshu has the lowest health. Okay, technically Foss has the lowest health right now. Okay. Huh. I just now noticed that there's like Korean text up there. Oh, I wish I could read that. Wait. Oh, my Hangul is failing me. I've been very behind on my Hangul recently. Like, I've been learning, but also I've not been paying close attention to my studies in Hangul. And welcome to the chat, Ricardo. Alright. I think the team's still good for right here. I still think the team's good. Soon. Very, very soon. In Canto 5. Okay. As soon as I opened the door, Foss suddenly strode up to me and blocked my path.
단테, 눈을 감고 어둠 속에 숨어 있는 별을 찾아보세요.
Oh?
너무 찬란하지도 않고 은은하게 드러나고 있는 진리의 별 말이에요.
That's a bit ominous, Foss. The star. This one won't hurt, right?
별을 찾는 것만이라면 아프지는 않죠.
Okay. Something about the way Foss put that bothered me, but I decided to trust her and blocked my sight.
다시 눈을 뜨면 까마득했던 별은 당신과 눈을 맞추고 있을 거예요.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, Dante, you don't have to repeat what I'm saying. That light. Is it only visible to me?
아니요. 당신을 통해서 이젠 모두가
Oh.
던전이 아니지만 모두가 별을 통해 당신을 통한 혜택을 받을 수 있게 되었죠.
그럼 얼른 시계 돌려주세요. 어깨뼈 쪽이 아까부터 탈구된 것 같거든요.
Okay, Ishmael.
돌린다고요? 아, 그 시계 정말 돌릴 수 있는 거였어요?
돌아가기만 하겠어. 엄청 신기한 능력을 가지고 있다고. 유리 씨도 한번 구경해봐.
Will no one recognize the pain I endure? Alright. I think everyone's been healed. Wait, have you all been healed? I'm not sure. Okay, progress has been saved. I think everyone's been healed because all their statuses are adding up to me. Info Team Passage. Difficulty 5. Okay. There's 2 episodes, 112, that I've not been able to see. What's your gaming pet peeve? This has been definitely shown for the past few videos of Limbus Company, but one of my biggest pet peeves in games is over-tutorialization. Now, there's an importance of having tutorials in games. Like, I am not going to say that there's no importance of tutorials, but I feel like, at least in my personal opinion, Limbus Company is very hand-holdy in their tutorials. Like, that's one thing. I'm like, I feel like it's a bit too hand-holdy. Like, I don't mind them telling you how to play the game since this game has a lot of complex systems. At the same time, though, I feel like it's a bit too much. In my personal opinion. That's just my personal opinion about the tutorialization of Limbus Company. Like, it's not as atrocious as some other games that literally handhold you, and one of my other big pet peeves is when the tutorial stuff happens in mid-game, when you're already getting the groove of everything, like you kind of know how things work, but then they add one more ability, like in the middle of the game, and it just stops gameplay for a brief second. Like, it kind of showed up in my Silent Hill app playthrough, where I was charging up an attack as Hinako during one of the, you know, not Fog Town, it was during one of the, Fox World moments. I was charging up an attack on an enemy, and then all of a sudden the screen pops up with a tutorial on how to use my new skill. I kind of already got the gist of how the new skill would work, so I was already charging my attack, but then the tutorial was telling me how to charge up my new attack. And after I clicked the, you know, A button on my controller, my charge up got reset. My charge up got reset. It was so terrible inside of Hill F. Like, that was like one of the moments where I got so pissed off while playing because of over tutorialization. At least it was better at launch. They literally had no tutorial. I mean, to a degree, no tutorial is a little worse, actually. Like, no tutorial is not the best. Also, I'm gonna re-employ Foss for this one. Okay, I'm gonna shelf Ishmael for this one because I have Fawcett. I don't want to use all my powerful cards immediately. Like, I'm gonna put Gregor in. Maybe I'm also gonna, you know, save Rodian just in case, and I'm gonna put in Honglu. Foss was unemployed. Foss was unemployed. Eh? Wait, why is Foss unemployed?
지령이 가리키는 곳으로.
Oh, deployment. Yeah, I undeployed Foss earlier because I didn't want to put all my powerful, or, you know, all my identities out all at once. I'm dying over here.
그 시계 진짜 신기하네요. 정말 듣도 보도 못한 기술이에요.
이 정도면 특이점 수준인데 대체 어떤 날개가 뒤에?
Imagine forcing people to go to a third-party service just to know how to win clashes. Wait, was that a thing in Limbus Company, like, early on in the game? Like, early on in the game, you had to go to a third-party service? What? Okay, that doesn't make sense, actually. Hawkins stared at my head with a palpable greed. Like, maybe at the time it made sense to a degree. I don't know, like, if you have to go to a third-party service and learn how to do the tutorial of the game, like, in it itself, like, yes, I'm not a fan of over-tutorialization, but I would push back a launch if you had to go to a third-party service to get the tutorial for the game. Yeah, mostly YouTube. Oh, okay. I mean, if it's not, okay, if it's outside of the core mechanics and it's more specific abilities, I kind of can see that early on in the game where you have to go onto YouTube. Yeah, I don't know how to take that one. Like, the thing is, I've never really developed games that have this many systems. Like, for the games that I've developed, there's only, like, a handful of systems that you have to, you know, keep track of. So it's really easy to add a tutorial for said systems. And also, I work in a lot of, like, narrative-heavy games. So, yeah, I've not really touched a lot of games with, like, a lot of systems within them. So I don't know how I would approach these, actually. Huh. Yeah, at some point I should try to, you know, delve my hand into developing a game with multiple systems more than just a few, but I do like developing story-heavy games. I tried to ignore it, but looking at his stuffed pockets again, yeah, I do not trust Hopkins at all.
단테, 왜 네 머리를 붙잡고 있는 거야?
It's nothing.
파우스티안, 관리자께서 가진 시계는 저들의 목숨을 돌려줄 수는 없소?
Oh.
시계는 수감자들에게만 동작해요.
Interesting.
아, 차라리 그게 낫네. 배에 구멍이 숭 났는데 못 죽고 되살아나지면 그게 더 끔찍하잖아?
My pet peeve, using sound effects or music at the wrong time. I get that a lot, actually, whenever I'm playing games. Like, I hear a sound effect, I'm like, is that really your choice of sound effect here? Yeah, sound design in games can be very difficult at times because you have to do a fair balance of what you prefer for audio as well as, like, you know, what people expect for audio. So there's the expectation versus, like, you know, creative expression to a degree. I know this for sure because I've been an audio director for an indie game, and it was really hard for me to figure out, okay, what kind of sound are people used to? And what kind of sound do I want to add my own flavor to it? Since a lot of the times when I do sound effects, I do Foley sound design. And with Foley, you record your sound effects with a microphone rather than digitizing or, you know, creating them fully digitally or using audio packs. I make a lot of my own audio, which does take a lot of time in itself because you have to figure out what makes the right sound and what makes the right conditions for a recording. Unless it's intentional for the game, yeah. Oh man. Yeah, this kind of goes into my, you know, my own knowledge of sound design because I studied that in university and I've done it for a few games. Oh man, for another one of the games I worked on, it was such a weird approach, but I really wanted to do it. Like, I had to do relic sound effects, which is like, you know, power-ups in a video game. And for the power-ups, I added cues from Mongolian throat singing. Like, I found royalty-free samples of Mongolian throat singing, and I added it to the relics because I wanted to give it more of, like, you know, I guess I was trying to give it, like, a little bit more of a vibe to them by putting Mongolian throat music cues in them. Like, I kind of wanted, you know, more of a naturalistic vibe to them. It was such a weird approach, but the team loved it. Even though one of the team members, I could definitely tell, was like not fully into it when I gave them the concept. But as soon as they heard the sounds, they were like, oh hell yeah, this is what we're using. Oh man, sorry, I was nerding out about sound design for a second.
아니다. 배가 뚫린 거면 운이 좋은 거지. 몇 초 안에 죽으니까.
Huh? Wait! Okay, you kind of had that. Okay, you were kind of predicting that already. A tendril erupts from the wall and penetrates Aya's adamant in an instant. I'm not that shocked. She literally just made a joke about that.
전원, 전투 준비.
You know, they're pretty unaffected by her death there.
내가 말했지. 난 항상 운이 좋았다니까.
이미 절명했어.
Have you the books? Have you the books? I don't know what that means.
자, 이럴 때일수록
Have you read the
정신을 똑바로
books?
차려야 하지 않겠어?
Oh, for the characters? Oh, for all the characters here? So I've been reading the Metamorphosis in between chapters of Canto 1 because when I realized it was Gregor's chapter, I've actually been reading Metamorphosis on stream. If you watch the previous one, I just uploaded the archive onto YouTube, but I have been reading Gregor's story. For the other ones, I have read the Odyssey, which is like Otis's story, but for a lot of the other ones, like I know where they come from and I know the stories. It's just that I've not fully read them myself, like word by word. However, probably towards the end of the stream, I might read a few paragraphs from the Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka because it's under public domain and it's easily accessible through the Project Gutenberg website.
일반적인 공격의 형태를 취하고 있지 않네요. 환상체일 가능성이 높습니다.
관리자님, 명령을 부탁드립니다.
Alright. I felt pity for Yuri. She looked at Aya's corpse and then back to us, tears welling in her eyes. Nevertheless, Yuri, Hopkins, and Aya, those three I can't revive. We have to fight now if we don't want any more casualties.
현명한 판단이십니다.
Otis. I cannot tell if Otis is trying to be our second-hand man, or if Otis is literally planning immunity against us.
저 째까기는 소리가 해석이 되는 건가?
Otis leveled a fiery glare at Hopkins, but soon reminded herself of her priorities and took a sharp breath before belling out.
관리자님의 명령이다. 졸개들아! 포위 진영을 구축한다. 목표는 전방의 거수자.
Alright, before we go into the next battle, I'm going to take a quick restroom break. But it's a chill book, currently reading Moby Dick, not at the part where they try to kill the whale yet. Okay, hell yeah. I heard that Moby Dick's a really long book. Like, at some point I definitely know I need to read it, like, you know, page by page. I have not gotten around to it yet. But, yes, as I use the restroom, enjoy my cat sunbathing in the background. I just now noticed that he's, like, literally laying there. Yep, there's my cat right there. Enjoy my cat. Enjoy my cat, chat. Oh, 600 pages isn't that bad. I've read books that are a bit longer, actually. Where's the game? Oh, the game is not up right now because I am about to use the restroom. I was just responding to the chat before I did so. So, enjoy my cat for the next few minutes as I run to the restroom real quick. Yeah, no, that's my response on Inspired Day. I'm about to use the restroom. Alright, I'm back. I think my cat's only been turning his head every so often ever since I got up. Like, he's not even done anything on camera. Alright, I'm gonna cover him up with chat. Alright. What did I miss in chat? Better than the Dream of the Red Chamber Skull, the entirety of Divina Comida. Okay. I think people are talking about Honglu's base story.
네.
그런데 저걸 잘하고 칭할 수 있는지가 의문이구만.
Oh, what the hell? The shadowed entity, its silhouette greater than a human's by several orders of magnitude, filled the room as its tendrils extended insidiously toward us. It was approaching, evoking in us a sense of terror unlike any foe we faced thus far. Alright. Corota Sinners will... Yeah, I know about Corota Sinners. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? You have encountered a new abnormality. Please view its abnormality guide. Oh, what the fuck? The Abnormality Guide lists information about the abnormality. The guide will gradually fill up as you battle that abnormality. Raise the observation level by repeatedly encountering and battling that abnormality. The higher observation levels slightly increases the damage you deal against the abnormality. You may encounter abnormalities with multiple parts in the dungeon to explore. In such cases, each part may have different resistances, passives, and skills. This abnormality's weak point is its fruit part. Target the fruit. Target the fruit. Oh, this? Oh, vein fruit. Got it. So... Oh, okay, so everyone needs to target the fruit. That's what I'm understanding here. I just put everyone on the fruit. I don't know how this is gonna work out. Oh god, how is he gonna attack people? Oh, okay, let's do this. Holy shit, okay. Wow. You know, this kind of reminds me of one of the witches from Majiko Madoka. Okay. You destroyed a part of the abnormality. Let us consult the abnormality guide to see if anything has been updated. Ebony Queen's Apple. Okay, that's the name. You destroyed the fruit part. Yes. Physical resistance values for the destroyed parts become fatal. Please note that parts marked as severable cannot be attacked once destroyed, unless they regenerate. Got it. Progressing through the encounter will unlock the enemy's passive information. Reading the details and clues in the enemy's information window is crucial for winning certain battles. Continue by suppressing this abnormality. Got it. Hail stem. Okay, passives. Oh, Foss, can you get out of the way, please? Foss, I'm trying to read the Apple's Twilight. Foss. When the fruit is destroyed, all parts are filled with 2 fragile. The fruit regenerates after 1 turn. Entangling roots at the start of the turn inflict 1 bind on all enemies. Okay. The roots gain attack power up for each intact arm. Got it. Okay. Okay, I need to continue suppressing this abnormality. Oh my god, they are definitely focusing on yeah, they're definitely focusing on Honglu and Gregor. Okay. Okay, yeah, you overpowered that one. Oh, that's for Gregor himself. Hold on. I'm gonna put Gregor actually on defense against one of these. Oh, he is pretty fucked on this battle. Oh shit. Yeah, I need to get some of the heat off of him. I'm gonna get some heat off of Gregor. Yeah, that's... Ooh. Honglu is a little bit in trouble here.
해보기는 할게요. 안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요.
Yeah. Okay. I should probably look for some of the weak spots, but yeah. Ooh. During focus encounters, you, the manager, may occasionally be tasked with making key decisions and choice events. The tide of the battle may drastically shift depending on your choices, so choose wisely. Choice events. These choice events function like skill checks. They have acquires an affinity and threshold to pass. Each choice event presents an affinity advantage. Select a center with a matching skill affinity to increase your chances of success. Passing or failing a check will determine the outcome. Okay. A heart torn into thousands of pieces must be kept from all eyes. Thus, it burrowed into the ground and tangled itself. Yet, someone has to pull up these thorny roots, as there is no wound that can remain unearthed. The sinners gave each other looks. Being cold and piercing, sharp pain was something to avoid even in one's dreams. Yet, someone has to pull up these thorny roots, as there is no wound that can remain on earth. The sinners gave each other looks. Being cold and piercing, sharp pain was something to avoid even in one's dreams. Wrath of Vantage. The dry earth must be upturned. Which sinner was up to the task? Please choose a character to perform the check with. Threshold 4 predicted. I mean, Foss is... yeah. Yeah, Foss is the highest one. I'm just gonna use Foss because that seems to be the correct choice. Oh, damn. Yeah, let's commence this. Okay, check pass. Foss walked with shaky steps. With bare hands, they dug up the roots. In their hands were the doubts of others. The senator realized that while the injury may heal, distrust might take deep root in their hearts. Okay. The effects of entangling roots expired.
완수했습니다.
Alright. What sinner book would you recommend? Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, the roots were uprooted. Got it. Okay. That's almost dead. Okay. Distrust. Yeah, they're all focusing on Foss now because we did that. I'm gonna have... yeah. Neutral. I think both your powers are neutral. Yeah. Oh. There's fighting chances on a lot of these. Okay. That one's almost down. Okay, Gregor overpowers these skills, so I'm gonna do this. So, Foss, I'm actually gonna move you to here. Actually. Alright, this is my riskiest one, but this is what I'm doing. Okay. Well, I want to read all of them, to be honest. The stranger is the first one that comes to mind. Interesting.
재밌는 순간이에요.
Heartbroken. We broke one of their parts.
더 지령대로 움직일 뿐입니다.
Okay, we put them in stagger. That's really good, actually. We got them in stagger. Yeah, they're pretty low on health, too. Okay. Oh wait, this is a struggling attack. Okay. Because Mirsal is the goat. Part broken. Nice. Okay, guard. Oh shit. Okay, they're almost dead. The fruit was born again. There is a chance to destroy it once and for all. Okay. We need to destroy this fucking fruit.
해보기는 할게요. 안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요.
Nice, we got them! Wait, 500 IQ play, I get all of them.
뭐야? 끝이야?
환상체는 함부로 제압하기 힘들 정도로 강력하다고 들었는데요.
Maybe we're just that good, guys.
클리포트 억제력 때문이에요.
The Quipthoth deterrents?
뭐? 커피포트?
환상체들을 약화시키는 힘이에요. 격리실에서 보다 안전하게 환상체를 관리하기 위해 사용되는 겁니다. 황금가지를 회수할수록 그 억제력도 점점 약해져 가겠죠. 지금은 이 정도로 끝났지만
나중엔 100번을 죽었다 깨어나도 힘들 수 있다는 말이네요.
That's a terrifying thought. Where did its corpse go anyway? I'm pretty sure that attack did it in.
분명 숨통은 끊어졌습니다. 관리자님의 탁월한 지휘 덕택이죠.
Thank you for the unneeded compliment. It couldn't have just shot up into the sky, could it?
역시 관리자님입니다. 그럴 가능성도 배제할 순 없죠.
Stop bootlicking.
아이, 너희 눈엔 이 단단해 보이는 지하천장이 안 보이냐?
이쪽을 보세요.
Yuri gestured towards something listlessly. Otis glazing. The shock of losing Aya must have shaken her up pretty badly, but seeing her endure and keep her chin up, I figured it was best to just let her be instead of trying to comfort her with a few words. Is that an egg?
환상체의 핵이군요. 적절하게 제압했을 경우 이러한 아래 모양으로 환원되죠.
그리고 부화할 거예요. 이 공간에서 일정 시간이 지난다면요.
So we need to get out of here as soon as possible before it hatches.
뭐? 그런 개 같은 일이.
이것들이 죽지 않는다는 소리인가요?
환상체는 죽지 않아요. 그래서 엘사의 생산 에너지량이 어마어마했던 거기도 하고요.
이 상태의 핵을 격리실에 가져다 놓는 게 제가 하는 일이었는데 이젠 반대네요.
알이 다시 깨어나기 전까지 저희가 해야 할 일은 뭐죠?
림버스 컴퍼니에는 이런 환상체들을 담당하는 부서가 별도로 있어요. 그들이 회수해 갈 겁니다.
그 애프터 팀이요? 안내받을 때 들었던 기억이 나네요.
그럼 시간 끌지 말고 빨리 부르지 그래.
연락은 메피스토 팰리스에서 가능합니다.
And we have to get through the dungeon first.
그건 그렇겠지.
너무 걱정할 필요는 없습니다. 황금가지만 찾는다면 싫어도 돌아갈 테니까요.
Alright. District 4, Limbus Corporation branch interior. We went down another floor. There's like green goo around.
이곳을 다시 오게 될 줄 몰랐어요.
대체적으로 로보토미 지부들은 여러 개의 층으로
옵시야.
구성되어 있어요. 그리고 각자 층마다 주인이 되는 환상체들이 존재할 거예요.
Thank you for joining along.
어? 아까 그런 게 또 나온다고?
그런 그 전투 정보? 아니 그걸 대체 어떻게 알고 있는 거야?
파우스트는 모든 걸 알고 있어요.
안내에서는 비포팀이 사전 정찰을 한다고 하더라고요.
그냥 네가 관계자라서 하는 것뿐이잖아.
틀린 말을 하진 않았잖아요.
어쨌든 주요 적군이 매 층에 하나씩은 존재한다는 거군.
Seems so, Otis.
등 뒤에 적을 두고서 전진하는 멍청한 일은 할 수 없으니 결국 그 층의 환상체를 정리해야만 하겠군.
파우스트가 할 말을 앗아가 버렸네요.
말하지 않더라도 의도를 전달할 수 있다면 그보다 이상적인 것은 없지 않겠소.
단테, 별을 볼 때예요.
Alright. I'm starting to feel like I'm being taken for granted. Alright, progress saved. Nice. Alright. Does it automatically save where we are for each floor? Like, is this an automatic save thing? Dungeon progress to dungeon. Wait, to... Yeah, save my progress to main menu because this is getting close to my cutoff time for stream today. Yeah, because I think that would save where I last was. Yes. Okay. Wait, battle pass. Hey, battle pass. Okay, I acquired a banner. Interesting. Defeat 10 enemies. Okay. Clear any stage 2 times. Got it. Huh. I guess I have not done these yet. Interesting. I didn't realize that there was stuff like that in this game. Alright, yeah, Inferno. I just wanted to check something real quick. Okay. Inferno. The Outcast. The Battle Pass is super important. The main way you get IDs. Got it. Yeah, I'm just making sure that okay, so that does save. Okay. Branch D02. Okay. Yeah, the dungeon did save. Whew. Okay, yeah, I was at my cutoff point, and I didn't think I could finish the full dungeon today. All right. Do I have enough to? Yeah, I don't really have a lot to extract. Huh. Well, I could do one extraction here for 13 lunacy. Huh. I mean, will I be streaming this time next week? No, this is the day before my stream. Yeah, this is the day before my stream when this expires. So you know what? I'm gonna do one extraction, but not enough lunacy. Oh, pay lunacy. Ah, I get it. I get it. Oh, wow. Okay. We're not getting out of G Corp with this one. We're not getting out of G Corp. Well, I do have limited streaming times during the midday. Like, maybe at one point I will do an extra long Limbus company stream. It's just that at the current moment I can't do a long stream. So I was going to do, like, you know, 90-minute to, like, 2-hour streams most of the time. And today was, like, one of my 90-minute days. Alright. Can I do a standard extraction? No, that's paid. Yeah, that's paid. I do have 4 tickets now. Like, I got more tickets. So, you know what? I'm going to do a ticket. Alright, what do I get? I got normal. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got Hongru. We got Hongru.
오케이.